Well, good morning, almost noon, couple of more hours. Not having enough time to show my DC chicken salad. Had to eat it quite fast because this is errand day. Always the first part of the morning before I begin the rest of my day. But the DC chicken salad was a croissant with chicken, lettuce, tomatoes, really good sandwich, cut in half, kind of falling apart a little bit. Very delicious. And of course, this is the ending of my vanilla sweet cream. I did get it on a discount. I come into the territory of $5 off, and I saved the other discount 99-cent drink for some other day. However, there have been a couple of things that's been going on these past couple of days, especially in two places. One's in Dallas, Texas, and the other one's right here in good old Southern California, not too far from the San Gabriel. And that is, the first one, Coca-Cola has just laid off 135 workers. That's right, Coca-Cola in American Canyon, California, which is, I'm thinking, is close to the city of Commerce Boulevard. They're laying off because they're closing the plant down. And there's another plant closure for you, the Frito-Lay, not too far from here, and now the Coca-Cola plant. I guess they're just not selling enough soft drinks the way they used to. That must be what it is. They're not selling too many soft drinks. So therefore, I guess they have to let a lot of folks go. And of course, you got Dallas, Texas. What's happening there? I thought this was a very interesting article. The Hong Kong Chinese restaurant, the oldest Chinese restaurant in Dallas, is closing after 63 years. 63 years that this Chinese restaurant has been in service. He's going out of business. Not from bankruptcy, but it's time to hang it up. Because, they did say that Chinese food is probably the very first mass-produced food that was produced en masse, as I said before, in the United States. That's something to think about, because they also say that there were not a lot of opportunities for Chinese people back in the day. And so basically they had to work with each other. They had to work in the restaurants, and then all of a sudden some of the markets had came about. But whenever there was a Chinese business, they always had to employ their own, because the job opportunities were discriminatory back then. 63 years ago, it was a long time. They were probably more so even before then. But Americans of all nationalities picked up on the Chinese food thing also because it was economical. So after 63 years, the very first or the oldest Chinese restaurant in Dallas is closing. And that's my headline for today. I find it very qualifying because even in Los Angeles and Chinatown, I really was allergic to, uh, I think it's egg foo young. I was allergic to, no, I think it was shrimp fried rice because it had egg in it. I was allergic to eggs for some reason, but now I eat Chinese food a lot. I eat more Thai food now than Chinese food, but that's another story altogether. I don't think I can explain it well, except for I think, in my opinion, that the Chinese food uh, has become more American, I guess. The Thai food is more Chinese than the Thai. But then again, I have been to quite a few, but not a lot. There are some that are real Chinese food, taste Chinese food. The taste is just right. I can't tell you which restaurant they are. But normally I do go to Chinese restaurants a great deal, especially Thai. Try some of the other. Of course, you got your fusion, you got your Asian fusion, and that's what's going on now for the past, I guess, I'm going to say 10 or 15 years. It probably started earlier than that as the offspring from the originals changed the culture of how the food is prepared, or how the cuisine is prepared, and the culture from generation to generation up until today. Well, anyway, this is Robert A. Shump. Those are the two most things I had to talk about. The closure of the Coca-Cola plant. Of course, they've been closing soft drink plants for quite a while, but in fact, they've been saying that a lot of the Coca-Cola plants have been closed. Of course, I've been to the main plant in Atlanta, Georgia, at least twice, where they bought a lot of other soft drink companies, and they had all the soft drinks to try out. So therefore, I can understand why the main headquarters is still around. But then again, the smaller places are closing down. And that probably affects all soft drinks, because a lot of soft drinks you don't even see anymore. I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.